NBA player recently interviewed and shared his biggest financial mistake and best financial decision. Some lessons to learn. I've got that and more coming up. My name's Mike Bernard. I'm the host of the Wise Money Show. I'm also one of the certified financial planners right here at Korhorn Financial Group. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and smash that thumbs up button. I always try to learn from other people's experiences. I was going to say mistakes as opposed to my own. I certainly make plenty of them. I'm assuming you do as well, and sometimes those are hard to learn from, but the best teachers. And yet, what's even better is not making the mistake yourself, learning from others. And that's why anytime someone is sharing, hey, this is what I learned, this is my experience, and obviously from a financial standpoint, I'm listening, I'm aware, and I want to share those that seem like true wisdom back to you. So, saw this recent interview with former NBA star Evan Turner. Now, he never got to superstar status, and that's sort of what the league is right now, but he's a great player. Second overall pick, I think, came out of Ohio State, played with the Sixers, I believe, a few different teams. Career, I would have said it was shorter than this, but I just looked it up before. I think he played in the NBA about 10 years. So he's recently interviewed, he's now retired, and was interviewed about some of his financial habits. I think he's known to be fairly frugal financially, and now that his career was shorter, he was interviewed. Now, athletes, celebrities, I don't know, I'm probably not alone, but I tend to look at them financially to see, well, what did they do? Because I think any of us would imagine, oh, if I had the fame and the contracts and all of that, I'd be set financially. And yet, as do I, for many people, for many of them, that's not true. Athletes in particular, or even celebrities and other venues, tend to have shorter careers. Not everyone has the LeBron James career that length. A lot of them have short careers, and therefore that means they're not set financially. For the others, and many people end up, the resources sort of slip through their fingers and they're not set financially. So it can be great examples for learning and lessons. So in the interview, Evan shares his biggest financial mistake and best financial decision. We'll start with the mistake, and I wasn't expecting this one. I was expecting it to say something like, well, I blew a lot of money on foolish things, all sorts of stuff. And no, it's a very raw and real answer. He got a line of credit, and he regrets getting a line of credit before he started getting his first paycheck. And I think that's a reasonable assumption. Again, I was expecting, he instantly started trying to live a lavish lifestyle and squandered a bunch of money. No, he said he very quickly, with a vehicle purchase and some furnishings and just some life expenses, before he really started getting paid, he had a personal line of credit card, if you will, of $120,000. And so, that's a lot. And for someone whose career made millions, it's interesting that now looking back on it, he says that was his biggest financial mistake, because obviously with the income that he was earning, he could overcome that. And sounds like he didn't allow that to become a habit where he spent future earnings before he got them. So what can you take away? Later on in life, I guess, is the question, will you look back and say, I shouldn't have borrowed as much. I shouldn't have, some of those possessions that I bought or some of those expenses today. I really didn't need the debt because the pain of kind of digging myself out of debt wasn't really worth it. What's the lesson? What's the takeaway for you? So that's his biggest financial mistake. And then just shortly, a couple paragraphs later, best financial decision. This one surprised me as well. Not surprising because we get to see this all the time, but again, surprising with just how raw and sort of real the reason is hiring a financial advisor. I would call it a financial planner. And in the interview, he sort of shares that he was just looking to learn. He didn't have a lot of financial know-how growing up and was just looking to learn. And so certainly a financial planner having the heart of a teacher and wanting to sit on the same side of the table and say, okay, here, let me educate, let me explain how this stuff works, and then I'll help you make a great decision. That's the approach that your CFP should take. He talks about how a lot of guys in the league, they wouldn't even know, they wouldn't have any relationship with the person that was helping them with their money. And he talks about how, no, the person who's helping you with your money should be like a best friend, should be so close to you, and you need to be able to have some hard conversations with them. That is absolutely true. Your certified financial planner helping you with all 6 areas of your financial life. They're going to know your financial life as well as you, and therefore that needs to be a close relationship, a one of openness and honesty and sincerity. Your financial planner, I've said this before, really, they do a lot of things for you, but they should be bringing clarity and confidence to your financial situation, and through that education, yeah, absolutely, and then be bringing some creativity as well. Oh, this is what you're trying to achieve. These are one of your financial goals. Here's a few different ways to consider it. Should be bringing some new ideas. So clarity, competence, and creativity. So here's a question. What would you say your biggest financial mistakes are? Or maybe biggest financial mistake has been? And what's your best financial decision? What stood out to me also was just how connected those questions are. Greatest financial mistake, best financial decision. And here's why. Oftentimes, your greatest mistake is one that's going to lead you to say, I don't want to work with a financial planner, because you're embarrassed by your mistakes. You don't want to go and expose your entire financial life, all the good, but also the bad, to someone else, because you're going to feel, there's fear of being judged or being ridiculed, or, oh, I can't believe you made that mistake. And guys, overcome those fears, overcome that concern, because again, your certified financial planner is in your corner. They care about you, and they're not impressed by your mistakes. Everyone's made them. They've made them too. And therefore, if you've got a financial mistake that's creating a wedge between you going out and working with someone that can really give you the guidance and help you get on the right track financially, get you where you're trying to go, set those concerns aside and go to them and find the right folks. And then the second thing that stood out to me again is this relationship between mistakes and what Evan said his best decision was hiring a financial planner. That certified financial planner can help you avoid mistakes. Maybe not permanently, right? But help you avoid and limit the number of mistakes that you're going to make in the future, and help you overcome mistakes when they do pop up in your financial life. So what's holding you back? Go out and find that certified financial planner that is doing comprehensive financial planning. That's what I would want for you. If you need help, you can always contact one on my team. Find us online, Korhorn.com. That's Korhorn with K, wisemoneyshow.com. You can find us there as well, or send us an email, info@Korhorn.com. All right, there you have it. Go out and take your next wise step in your financial life.